Thank you very much. Really appreciate the overview here. I know because we're firewalled on individual enforcement actions, we don't often necessarily get as much exposure to the office enforcement as I think sometimes we'd like. But this has been fantastic, and just really appreciate you coming up and being able to provide just a flavor of all the work that's going on. Obviously, our enforcement work is a critical arm of our authorities here. It allows us to make sure there's an even playing field out there and that folks are abiding by the regulations that the board has set out. But I particularly appreciate that, enforcement can be a particularly useful tool for communities that have long been burdened by disproportionately by pollution, and ultimately help us kind of refine our tools. It's a big state. We're not over-resourced when it comes to this work, and so it always means we're having to prioritize. And so just really appreciate sharing the thoughts and work of the enforcement office here, and think there's just a lot of opportunity, certainly. Appreciate the note on Sackett. And, so much of what you're having to do, like us all, is just continue to adjust to what is an evolving sort of landscape out there insofar as the scope of our federal partnerships, and definitely means that there'll be a lot more dependence and reliance on our authorities here at the state level to continue to maintain and ensure that communities are protected. So just huge thanks and hats off to you and the team and all the work that I know continues to go on quietly out there in the background. And it was really good to see that synthesis as well of what total penalties were accumulated last year. And I think it'd be helpful as we have further discussions. And I think this is something that maybe once or twice a year we should definitely touch base. But would be helpful to see, okay, what's the kind of breakdown amongst the violations and the programs that those enforcement actions are coming from. But just having that synthesis here is just really appreciated, and I think helps give folks an understanding, an impression of the work that the office is doing. So just thanks for your leadership. It's not going to notice, Ms. West. Thank you.